What's up, guys? It's Celtic here, and today I did a review of the Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Tekken Bishoujo statue from Kotobukiya, Ling Xiaoyu. And I just want to get this out real quick, that I would say thank you to my subscribers. It's been a long while since I put out a video review. I noticed that, and it's been months due to my hectic and crazy schedule in my reality life situation. I apologize for that, and I'm going to post more video reviews as much as I can. I'm going to try as much as possible, but again, once again, thank you for sticking around up to this point. With that said, let's continue on with the review of this statue. About to say figures, since I pretty much collected too many figures up to this point. This will be my sort of a fourth or fifth statue from Kotobukiya. But first, we'll show off the packaging real quick. Packaging is pretty much the same thing as previous Kotobukiya's Tekken statues. As you can see, they got the Tekken Bishoujo statue on the side with Ling Xiaoyu on the bottom. Has some warning attention from three different types of languages. Probably can't choke on her, seeing as though she's a big statuette, but whatever. And from the back, you can see that she's got, just two angles of reposability. You can see a nice clear shot of the frontal side and a view from the bottom, and doesn't do justice pretty much to show the nice sculpted thighs and not giving the proper attention to her sculpted booty, but I'll show that later on in the video. And from the bottom, we can see that her next Kotobukiya statue will be Jun Kazawa, which I'm looking forward to getting her. Can't wait. From the side, on the back, on one of the sides of the box, you can see a nice artwork of Ling Xiaoyu. Nice panty shot there. I don't know how the artist's name, but can't pronounce it real quick, but I would say from Shunya Yamashita. I don't know if I pronounced it right, I apologize. But originally I thought these would be sculpted right after the CG models of these Tekken ladies, but the artwork from that person seems rather, real nice. It kind of seems more unique or out of the ordinary. As I said, she was sculpted pretty well, and the paint details and attention to detail to her is just simply amazing. I mean, I cannot stress that enough as it is. This is pretty much the fourth or fifth statue from Kotobukiya I own, and I'm slowly growing into this little toy line. I just can't get enough of it. And she's probably the second revealing character of the Kotobukiya line, since Chrissy Mattiero is pretty much, very revealing in terms of underboob and booty showing, but Ling Xiaoyu comes second to it. And let's get a closer look at the head sculpt real quick. Getting a closer look at her head sculpt and her upper torso is that it's pretty much sculpted and nicely detailed. I just love how it turned out. You can see the eyelashes from her eyes right there. And I don't know if my camera picks it up, but she happens to have blue eyes, which is very nicely done and nice attention to detail. And I just love how she got some nice her nails painted, which is really nicely done. And I like how these arm bracers there, what do you call those things, how sculpted and very detailed it is, and very translucent, as well as on her head as well for her pigtails. And you can see the sculpted balls, I think, around her wrist guards, and possibly on the ones in her hair as well. But I just love how this black wash coming from her fingertips, or closer to her fingertips, to around her elbows as well. Very nicely done. I didn't expect that. Also, this feathers coming out of the side of here, the shirt, or what do you call it. See more of a black wash there around the edges. I love how her hair is sculpted as well. I mean, not that much into detail, but you can see how the tips from here and there is very translucent, very nicely done. I mean, I just didn't know that Kotobukiya would put that much work to it. I just love it, the amount of detail it is to it. And due to the lighting here, you can see some wrinkles there around the middle of her section of her torso, around her abs. Is very nicely done. I mean, this statuette pretty much caught my attention really great. And again, she's pretty much eye candy to me. I mean, I can't stop looking at her. And now getting to my favorite part, is showing off Ling Xiaoyu's lower part of the statue. And as you can see, how nicely sculpted her thigh is. I mean, just look at that. It's just very nicely sculpted, very juicy thighs. You wouldn't expect her, for a petite body like Xiaoyu's, to have. I mean, she didn't really show off that much, but you can see there's some very sculpted shading around her knees, also around her thighs. And if we turn around to the back side real quick, you see how much her very cute booty that she's showing off right there. I just love how it's sculpted from her cheeks right there. And they pretty much good amount of attention to detail, as you can see on the outer blue line of her panties is just like, wow. You never thought they actually put some attention to detail to that. Also, some probably like a lightish blue or blackish shading inside the panty. And yeah, that's pretty much how they went that far into detail, which I don't mind. Like I said, this statuette really caught my attention from her backside the mostly, because I tell you, I'm pretty much more of a ass type of guy. But moving forward, you can see more shading from the sculpted back of her knees as well, and getting lower part of the figure or statuette. Sorry, I gotta correct myself. See the nice sculpture of her sandals / thighs or boots, whatever the hell you call these things. Very nice attention to detail. See that these balls around the edges of her ankles there. It's like very soft material. It's like, you know, don't have to worry about breaking. So that's kind of a nice thing about how Kotobukiya made this statuette. And she's got a clear base. Now, one thing I do notice is that like Kotobukiya, when it comes to like buying these things up on a Big Back Toy Store or other sites, is that they have these black bases. I mean, at first I thought it would be a nice statuette having these black bases, but I think the clear ones pretty much work. And I forgot to mention that she does come with a few quote-unquote amount of accessories. Xiaoyu comes, as with like previous Kotobukiya statues in the second series, comes with 3 translucent clear-like discs you put attached inside the base. Here we have Xiaoyu with the Tekken Tag logo, another one with the Tekken Tag 2 tournament logo, and as well as this Tekken project with the angry, damn, I forgot what his name is. But you know how it is, and for the signature of Harada, I'm not too sure, but it's a very nice touch. You can swap them or just combine them too, but then again, I think one would be enough and attach those bases. So it's a pretty nice touch. I mean, I really like that a lot. But again, the black bases would pretty much be preferred in my opinion, but again, the clear bases seems to make a lot more sense. One thing I do notice is that this statuette pretty much detached from the base itself. I don't know why, but it's a really nice touch, to be honest, because at first I thought I had broken this thing when it come detachable from its base, but apparently it was made to be like this, so I just wiggle out gently. Mostly I'd probably prefer to do it right around her legs and thighs, which I don't mind placing my fingers on. Just pretty much disattach them there, and there you go. You pretty much hold her, you know, with your fingers, but again, I think the base is pretty much where you want to have this figure stand. You can see the peg holes right there that pretty much connect to the base, and just simply reattach them gently. Just stick them right so. And here she is attached to her base. Well, and also just show it off real quick. Just detach the bottom of this base. And after placing one of the translucent disc inserts into the base, you can see how we have the image of Xiaoyu and the Tekken Tag Tournament logo, and it seems to be placed just as fine. It would be pretty much shelved very well in your bookcase or your shelves in the detofs, or whichever you place your figures. Very nicely done, showing off with other figures or statues. For a size comparison, here she is compared to Christy Montero from the Kotobukiya line, and pretty much they seem to be in scale, if not mistaken. I mean, Xiaoyu is shorter than Christy compared to the rest of the cast of the females, but just for a quick comparison, i.e. booty-wise, you can see how, you know, Christy has a small booty-ish type, where Xiaoyu has kind of like the same size, but pretty much more sticks out the way how they sculpted it is. And very nice. I mean, like I said, she's kind of like second reveal-ish so far. But yeah, I just love how they sculpt her thighs and her booty. Just like, it's very nice. And like I said, very eye candy for me. And for another comparison, here she is with Woody. What are you doing? Here she is compared to the Marvel Legends Iron Patriot from the movie series, and here she is compared to the SH Martial Arts Mechagodzilla. And finally, here she is compared to Transformers masterpiece Blue Streak. So yeah, here's like a quick idea of a scale of how these Kotobukiya statue lines would come compared to your other favorite toy lines that I mentioned in comparison, because so that way you don't take up too much space, or you guys are curious of picking her yourself and see how she would fit in your display. And I have to say, I would have to pretty much recommend this statuette because, well, let me see if the camera get to focus here. Just a little bit more. But yeah, I was to say that, you know, if you're a hardcore Tekken fan like me, and pretty much follow the video game series, I pretty much would recommend getting this figure, or not figure, but statue, since this type of statue is like very nicely done. You know, I mean, I just love the paint applications, how she's sculpted, and everything, and it's just like what can I say? I just love the Tekken series, and especially the female cast, and I'm really looking forward to getting Jun Kazama as well as the other unreleased female characters of the line. But yeah, that's how she looks like. So that way, if you're interested in getting this statue yourself, you'll see that she goes great in your collection if you're like a video game fan like myself. So yeah, there you have it. There's the Tekken Tag 2 series, the Tekken Bishoujo statue, Ling Xiaoyu. Thank you guys for watching my review. Please comment, rate if you like to, subscribe. Till then, next time video, guys. Take it easy. See you next time.